How's it going, everybody? So today I wanted to step away from my longer formatted videos and just do a video, a quick little cooking tip. I think I may be doing more videos like this in the future. I've realized that as far as sustainability for myself and for other people I've worked with, it helps to have your food taste good. And I think we all of us who have maybe embarked on a mass gaining phase or have done a diet have been guilty of making it too bland and getting lazy with the food, especially given the repetition. You know, sometimes I'll just throw my food in the rice cooker, or I'll just throw my steaks on the grill, don't even season them, don't bother with it. And I really have found that when working on this long term, it's very important to make the food taste good. So just a quick meal prep tip that I wanted to do is just spicing up your rice. So making your rice taste good. Like I said, normally I'll just throw it in the rice cooker with water, and it doesn't really have much flavor. And maybe the rice can enhance the flavor even if you're eating maybe a plain steak. So anyway, here are my ingredients that I have going. I have a cooking spray. In the off season, you could probably use a small amount of butter, but I'm using cooking spray. We have a chicken stock from Costco, some sticky sushi rice. I have a curry powder and some Himalayan pink salt. Actually, this is a modified version of Alton Brown's rice recipe. Basically, he just made a kind of crispy rice, but he used butter. In this case, obviously, we'll be using cooking spray because I don't need the extra fat because I am doing a diet right now. So what you're going to do is start by spraying your pan, cooking spray. I always let it heat up a little bit before I add in any ingredients. All right, so I'm going to add in my rice now that the pan is heated up. I'm just doing, this is 1 cup dry. It's important to know the amount of rice or have it pre-weighed because one, you need to know how much water, or in my case, chicken stock to add. And two, it's important if you're dieting to know how many carbohydrates you're consuming. So what I'm doing right now is letting the rice heat up. I'm going to give just a little bit more spray on top so the rice is actually coated with the spray. Put that away. And then as far as seasoning, I always add some salt to the rice. I usually add salt to everything really to taste. So I'm just going to do 2 pinches. This is Himalayan pink salt. You can really use any salt. Unlike certain waters, I don't really notice too much of a difference in the taste in salts, so I don't get too fancy with it. And then we added the salt, and I'm just going to do some curry powder. You could really do anything as far as seasoning it. I've seen people use dried mushrooms, dried seaweed, different dried herbs, even fresh herbs, whatever flavors you really want to bring out in the rice. So as far as the rice goes, you're going to cook it without liquid until you start to smell like a burnt popcorn smell. Not until the rice is actually black, but like until you get this like toastiness, toasty smell. While that's toasting up, I'm going to take what is 1.5 cups of chicken stock. So the ratio that Alton used and the one I like to use, I don't like my rice super sticky. I like it a little bit more free. So a 1 cup dry measurement to 1.5 cups liquid, or in my case 200 grams to 350 grams of chicken stock. What I'm going to do is I'm going to heat this up in the microwave for about 2 minutes. Alright, so I've had the rice on medium-high heat for about 2 minutes. It's starting to get that popcorn smell and looking a little bit more toasted. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab a lid. We pulled our chicken stock out of the microwave. We're going to pour the chicken stock over the rice. You have to be really careful though because the rice is hot in oil that it does kind of go crazy. I'm just going to take extra precaution here and grab this with a towel. So you're going to pour that in, and then you're going to bring the water down to a simmer for 20 minutes and not touch it. Alright, so it's been 20 minutes covered and simmering. So we're going to check on the rice. And I'll link the video that Alton Brown did below. But what he said was check it with a fork because you don't want to mash it down more. And that looks like perfect. And I would suggest that if you're in an off-season setting, that you may want to add more stock to add more moisture, so you salivate more and it's easier to get your food down. I just prefer my rice to be a little bit lighter and fluffier, so and that's exactly how this came out. Alright, so if you like this cooking tip video, leave a like, comment down below. I'd like to do some more of these in the future just because I am trying my best to make my food a little more flavorful, and I hope that helps you as well. So anyway, you all have a great day.